This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 1, which is the book of Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1, from the apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and is occupied in the meditations thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all ancient and be occupied in prophecies." Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakadash, in the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash Little Tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders, Wa'akim or Akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a prophecy update as of October the 18th, 2024, on this Friday morning. It says Putin compromise between Iran and Israel possible but hard to achieve. And it says 5 soldiers seriously wounded in that fighting in Gaza, southern Lebanon. Right, as we've been seeing, the escalations be heating up between the borders of southern Lebanon and Israel, as the escalations are intensifying between the IDF versus the pro-Iranian groups, which is Hezbollah, between the borders of southern Lebanon and the borders of Israel. Around 30 humanitarian aid trucks entered northern Gaza, script on Friday. It says Putin, Palestinian leader Abbas, invited to BRICS summit in Russia next week. It says Iraqi security forces killed 4 ISIS groups, including the senior leader in a strike. CENTCOM reports. Berlin pushed for a ceasefire after the death of Hamas leader Sinwar. It says the UN accused Israel of using warlike tactics in West Bank. Right, because they've been doing increasing invasions, increasing operation raids over there where the Palestinians at. That's why we've been seeing intensifying resistance of the Palestinians going against the Israeli Defense Force. It's been intensifying ever since then throughout that region. It's a Hezbollah rockets impacts an open area, northern Israel, but no sirens sounds. It says some 15 rockets fired at northern Israel from Lebanon. And this is another news article that goes into that Ezekiel 38 verse 4, that the Heavenly Fathers continue to put their hooks and back of these jars to Russia to be in that warlike mindset. As we see in the Russia-Ukraine situation intensifying, we see in Russia versus NATO, Russia versus the Western countries heating up, Russia versus the United States armies as well too. This is a news article, October 18, 2024, by Reuters, and it reads, Russia to test readiness of nuclear missile unit. The IRA says the commander of the Russian Strategic Nuclear Forces will test the combat readiness of its unit base in the town of Volgaliye, if I pronounced that right. The IRA news agency says on Friday, citing Russia Defense Ministry, the exercise will involve maneuvers and development of mobile Yars intercontinental ballistic missile launch, it says. And this is the book. This is the book of Ezekiel, since I mentioned it. Ezekiel 38 verse 4. It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth from all the army, horse and horsemen, all of them clothed for all sorts of armor, even a great company, buckle shields, all of them handling swords. It says the IDF issues evacuation warnings to several southern Lebanon villages. It says another news article. This goes into wars and rumors of wars of Matthews 24 verse 6. It says this is a news article from October 18, 2024 by Reuters, and it reads, Lebanese Hezbollah announced new escalating phase in war with Israel. It says Lebanese Hezbollah early on Friday announced transitions to a new and escalating phase in the confrontation with Israel. In a statement, the groups said Israel military losses have totaled 55 dead and more than 500 wounded soldiers. It says officers says the ground war in Lebanon began in October the 1st. And this is Matthews 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so increasing wars and rumors of wars, especially Iran versus Israel, Hezbollah versus the Israel Defense Force, and these other nuclear escalation heating up between the nations. A prime example of increasing wars and rumors of wars. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so it's going to come to pass, but it's not going to end just yet. Matthews 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation. Right, Iran versus Israel, Hezbollah versus the IDF. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Now let's go to RT.com. Yep, it says Hamas confirmed the death of its leader. It says Zelensky's playing quick to say to world war. Open advisor. Hungary will not support Kaviv's proposal, which would escalate the Ukraine conflict, a government aide has said. Right, another sign of wars and rumors of wars. Unspeakable anger in U.S. over Ukraine aid, prominent Republican mention. Russia presents Apple Pay replacement. But it's never too old. It's just finding new ways to, get the information across and stay involved in the game. We never fully leave the game because the game is always in us. It says Pentagon wants better AI tool to enhance its online fakes reports. China slams illegal sanctions. Hezbollah declares escalations of new phase in conflict war. Mahdi to attend BRICS summit in Russia. Check news now. It says a news article from the Miami Herald. It says North Korea won't hesitate to use force, Kim Jong-un reports. Right, another sign of wars and rumors of wars, especially we've been seeing the ongoing escalations be heating up between North Korea and South Korea. And this is a news article from the Miami Herald, published by John Fang, Newsweek World, updated October 18, 2024 at 6:24 a.m. It reads, North Korea won't hesitate to use force, Kim Jong-un reports. It says Kim Jong-un inspects North Korean army in his photograph released on October 18 by the North Korean officials, Korean Central News Agency's North Korea leader Kim Jong-un expects a map of the Koreans during a visit to Army Corps headquarters. The previous day, the KCNA reports. It says North Korean leader Kim Jong-un repeated his readiness to use unconditional force against South Korea in self-defense, the state media says on Friday, the first such remark since ordering the demolition of the roads and roadways in the inter-Korean border earlier this week. If North Korean sovereignty is violated by the South, its physical force will be used unhesitantly without sticking to conditions any longer, Kim said during a visit in a second course of the Korean People's Army the previous day. This was This was according to a report by the official Korean news agency, Central News Agency. As we have already, it says, as we have already declared, our offensive forces are used in the precondition of if the constitute legitimate retaliatory actions against the hostile country, not the fellow countrymen, Kim Jong-un quoted as saying. It says his description of South Korea as a foreign country, as a hostile country, appears to confirm Pyongyang officials move away from the decades-long special relationship with Seoul, in which both sides were considered partners for a coalition rather than neighboring sovereign states. North Korea Supreme Leader said the decision to blow up the roads and railways leading to the south this week meant not only to physical disclosure, but also the end of the evil relationship with Seoul and the complete removal of the useless awareness about fellow countrymen and the idea of the unification. And this is the book of Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, right? North Korea versus South Korea. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Yep, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we're seeing. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. Prophecy updates as of October the 18th, 2024 on this Friday morning. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Makakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son Ba'Shem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash Little Tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders while Akim Akwaf. Until next time, I would say Shalom.